morning, good evening, good night, GMF. Let's get this money, family, and we are back with another live stream. I usually say that at the end, but for some reason, a lot of people don't make it to the end. So I want to say that in the beginning. Go ahead and get that out the way. You know, if you want to enjoy the live stream, hope you could go ahead and leave and go and check out your normal daily person that you go and listen to and watch, and enjoy theirs. Or you go and click on somebody else's and hopefully you enjoy theirs. Either way it go, for the ones who do and for the ones who don't. GML, let's get this money, family. And we are back with another live stream. Um, Not having the camera up yet, and I'm also not showing what we are doing yet because I don't have everything up and situated. But what I do want to talk about is you not allowing what other people think to affect you. No matter what someone think of you, how they look at you, how they might judge you, don't let that affect your decisions on how you want to live your life. Stop trying to impress your friends and impress yourself. Stop trying to make everyone else happy with the decisions you make and make yourself happy. Stop looking for what your mom looked for in a man and look for what you want in a man. Just because your mom would be happy that you chose this job don't mean you would be happy with the decision. You know? And I'm not saying everything is about mom or dad or nothing like that. No. But if self is not happy, you have to take care of self to even try and take care of someone else. If you're not in a position to give someone $1, if you don't have $1 to give, how can you go out and borrow $1 just to give to someone else? You know, it would be better if you was in position to where you was able to give that person $1 instead of going borrow. It would be better. Not saying don't go and borrow. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying it would be better. Um, this is what basically we going to be talking on is what to do for self instead of others. What you look for in relationships, find that in yourself first. And if you can't, then you won't be able to get it in a relationship neither. Or even if you can obtain it within a relationship, is that all your relationship is worth? I'm basically trying to get people to see what they want. Me myself, if I'm happy with who I am, I'm happy with what I have and everything, whatever. I can't go out and look for a happy relationship to be in if I'm not already happy myself. You know, um, I can't I can't find something if I don't know what that look like. I'm gonna keep walking past it. I don't know if I don't know what I'm looking for. How am I gonna even know when I get it? What's the reason to keep looking if you already got what you're looking for? So a lot of times people in relationships don't even know that they have what they looking for. So they keep looking and then realize, dang, I let the one go that I already had, and now they in a happy relationship, whatever, woo woo. And sometimes, that person might not even be doing so good in life. But a lot of people don't know it take two to make a relationship. It take two to build. I could do it by myself. It's a struggle. If I stay in my house and I'm paying all my bills, taking care of everything, and it's this young lady over here staying in her house, taking care of her bills, and doing everything on her own financially and everything. If I chose to give up my house, or she chose to give up her house, and we just chose to live in one house, we can build together and come up because we was already doing it separately. If we choose not to live outside our needs, but as soon as one of us want to start doing extra things or trying to apply other things into our lives, we are not building no more. We are now starting to take away from what we could have going on. A lot of people don't care for building. They want it now, you know? And if you can't give now, they don't want it later, you know? It's like I don't need it later. I need that now. You really want it now, but you don't want it later. Like if it was food or something and it got cold, you don't want it right now. You don't want it later. You want it now. You want everything how you want it, and that's not how life works. If it did, everybody would be Joe. Everybody walk around with their suit and tie. Wake up, everybody would be Tom. Nobody would know who Dante is or who Chris is or none of that. Everybody would wake up being Tom or Joe or whatever, suit and tie. Hello, Tom. Hey, Tom. How you doing, Tom? I'm alright, Tom. Same thing every day because it's a perfect world. That's not how the world is. It's made for you to make your own decisions, not other people's decisions. It's not made for you to make other people's decisions. You can give guidance and everything else, but people is so caught up into wanting to live someone else's life. They get caught up into looking on their phone at what other people have and what they can have and what should they have, and not concentrating on how to create that themselves. They don't want to create it themselves. They just want somebody to deliver, bring it to them. And they don't even know how to build that. They don't know how to. It's like, I can't. If somebody left me a McDonald's and didn't teach me how to run a McDonald's, that McDonald's not going to be as successful as they. It might go down. It might be okay, but it's not going to be as successful if I knew the ins and outs on how to run this as a business. You know, um, and that's the same thing as with relationships nowadays. You guys don't know what you want, and even when you do know what you want, you're not telling your partner what you want. You just think they should know. They don't know you like you know you. You should tell them. And then maybe y'all can comprehend and talk about whatever. You can make sacrifices for this, you can do this, but when y'all don't even take the time to even talk about nothing, you expect the person to just read your mind. This is not Jaheim. I can read your mind, babe. I can tell what you think. That's lies. That's bullshit. I can't read your mind. I don't know what you're thinking. You need to tell me, and then we can make it all right, and we could be okay. But if you want to keep secrets and just want to throw a fit and be mad and make it seem like I know what's wrong with you when you're not even talking, cool. But that's when I know the red flags. I see the signs. I'm glad I'm not married. It's easy to walk away. No strings. But when people want to carry on and take things farther than what they need to or have to, I don't see what's so the big idea. Like you knew what you was getting into. You signed up for it. Um, Women say that they don't want to. Hey, what's the word I'm looking for when like in marriage, like a woman, what's we calling? What's the word I'm looking for? Hey, sure. What's the word I'm looking for? When a woman like getting married and stuff, when she finna what's called to her man, like she don't wanna they say the word in marriage, but they really don't mean it. Like they don't wanna like lay down for their man type stuff. Like they don't wanna get a man they base like power. It's almost like they less than a man type stuff. I can't think of the actual. It's something like it ain't commit. Submit. It's submit. They don't want to submit to their man. But listen, this is what I'm talking about right here, chat. You got women that say they don't want to submit to their man, but they lay down with a man in the bed. You submitted right then, right? Am I right or wrong? I'm just saying, if a man can talk to you and get to you to lay down with him in bed, did you just submit? But when it comes to marriage, you don't want to submit to that man, you know? And they feel as if it's different. You just gave the greatest power you have. The greatest power as a woman, as I feel, is you. It's your privacy. You choose to give it away. Is your greatest. Is you know, and so that's a huge power. That's a power of yours. It's like a superpower, and you gave it away. As a man, I can't just say that you. I can't say that it's okay. I can't say that you not wrong as a man myself. You know. Now, me looking at it, I can't even look at it as the other point of view because I still feel as if you is wrong. Just being honest, you is not the man. Like one person said, men and women are different. Everybody agree on that. But a woman would say a man is so wrong at everything he do, but then turn around and want to do the same things the man did. Or they would want to do other things to cause harm to that man when that man never tried to actually cause harm to the woman. The woman just looked for the problems. And when she find them, then she like, You know, if you don't look for things you want, and things not just showing up at your front doorstep, it shouldn't be a problem. But when things are just flooding into your house and making mess into your house that's not your doing, then you know it's a difference. A man can get with an older woman and have kids. An older woman can get with a younger man, but it's a possibility that they can have kids. Yeah, it's a possibility with the younger man and an older man and younger lady too, if you know about whatever. But it's more of a possibility for them to have kids than the younger man and the older woman. So yes, men and women are very different. Nature says this. In every which way you try and look at things in life, it has been like this since time. But now they looking at things like, man, time is changing. Everybody could say that. Why not try and fix the things that y'all see that is wrong? Nah, because it don't look cool. Forget what everybody else are doing. What about you? What do you think? How do you feel? How do you view things? You know, you just want to be cool. It's not gonna last. I'm trying to help y'all. You know, I know it sounds like I might be rambling and going from one thing to another. And it's not that I have it's not that I have trouble staying on topic. It's just that I don't have a piece of paper in front of me. I don't have nothing showing me which way to go. I'm guiding myself with the help of the Lord. I'm just speaking, rumbling out the mouth, hoping the message reaches someone, and I hope it helps. A lot of times, people may say or do things not knowing what's actually best for you, but on their part, they think they doing what's best for you. So you can't blame others for what they do. Only thing you can try to do is better yourself and try and control how you go about things, and it give you a better viewpoint on how to look at things. For someone to say the reason why they didn't do something is because they thought this about you or thought that about you, whatever the case may be. At least they thought about you. You know, no matter if they was wrong, if even if you wouldn't, even if they said, man, I thought you was gonna respond like this, I thought you was gonna respond like that, and they wrong, they totally wrong. No matter if it was a good way or a bad way, no matter what, they was wrong. You was not gonna respond like that. And you looking at them crazy because they thought you was gonna respond like that. Hey, at least they thought about you. You know, At least they had enough consideration to think about you before they even whatever. You know, no matter if you feel if they wrong for leaving you out, no matter if you feel if they wrong for bringing it to your attention, no matter what it is, at least they thought about you. Because it's a lot of things that go on in my life. I can't rewind time and change nothing. It's a lot of things I wish I could go back and do, and you know, but you must go on. And I hold no grudges. I look at nobody no different. I feel as if we all are people. We all do. I don't know if I leave money around nobody, what they gonna do. I don't know nothing at that point. We all have temptations as a person. We all have that thought of doing good, the thought of bad. We all have the same mindset as people, as in general, on the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, you know, to temptations and everything. So I judge no one. But for when you do decide to do something, I remember the things you done and think about that and judge that. Not you yourself, but I think on that and judge you off and judge that, you know? Like, okay, man, I seen you take $20 when somebody left the 20 when they left their money right there. Nah, I can't leave no money right here because you might take it. I'm not judging you. I'm just judging the situations and the situations that you know you was put in or whatever the case may have been. You know, I go off of things like that. You know, because if I judge a person, I'm judging myself as well. Because I know the things I would do as a person. You know, a lot of times people don't sit down and talk with a person. They just have their own thoughts and opinion, which is cool. That's fine, but it's better to get your own understanding. So I don't go off of what other people tell me about someone. I take heed and listen. Like, man, you don't want to be around that person, man. They like this, they like that, or whatever. Okay, cool. They might be like that with you, but they never been like that with me. Or if I never met them people before, or never met them before, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna watch them from afar for a second, you know. And whenever we come around each other, I'm still not gonna say nothing, but it's just gonna be, you know, I gotta watch you from what I heard so far. But it ain't to where I'm just gonna up and judge you like that. Like it's just I deal with people accordingly to how I see a vibe. I read your senses. Like when a, a lot of times you can go somewhere and you can see someone walking. You'll walk right past them. Sometimes you'll be walking and you'll see someone walking past you. You'll start grabbing your handbook or grabbing your purse. Sometimes you won't even cross on the other side of the street or turn around and go the other way. We all have seen these type of things. Nothing ever happened for the most part, but we judge off of what we see and the things that have had occurred before. It's hard to just say you is unbothered by something when you know truly everything bothers a person, you know. No matter how no matter how little, how you let it go, it's still there, you know. It, feelings are real. No matter how you try and sweep them away, no matter what. You know. When you get cut, you feel it. When when something happens, you feel it. You know, you ain't even it ain't gotta be cut. When you was in love when you was a kid or whatever happened, you felt it. You know, feelings are real. You know, so a lot of people try and hide in the shadows. They feel as if when they show their true self, that that's not cool. I realize me as being a man, I have to be sensitive. Some people feel as if that's feminine. As a man, I have some feminine in me because I'm supposed to be delicate with my child. I'm supposed to be able to rock my baby to sleep, you know, hold my child. And I'm supposed to be soft and delicate, but at the same time be strong enough as a man to be able to take on the world. That's why your woman supposed to submit to her man. If there's no police, no one to you can go to, if we lived out in the middle of nowhere, but you got neighbors that stay miles away or whatever the case may be, and somebody come breaking in your house, you gonna look for your man to stand up and go and save you and your child. That supposed to be your man that put his life on the line for you and for his wife and his child. But a woman feel as if she wouldn't submit to her man. That's crazy. You would want your man to die for you. You want your man to go out and get the money for you. Bring home that bacon. You don't want to cook for your man and stuff like that because you feel as if you don't want to slave over a stove for him. You feel like that would be slaving over a stove for cooking for your child and your husband. Now, I ain't say nothing about my child, but your husband got to eat too. He's at work, bringing home all this money, got you living in this nice house. You spending his money on all the things that you like instead of trying to build because you don't want to build. That's too much work. So once all the money and everything gone that your husband bringing in, now it's time to go find you a new man. And you don't want that new man to judge you off of your past relationship because that's none of his business. When you ain't helped build nothing with your husband and you just want to take everything and then you call him names and like he ain't nothing because of how you did. Hmm. This is what be going on, chat. A lot of people don't look at it like this, and I'm sorry to be putting it all so plain, and it might hurt a lot of females, but it's true. For the men, the women nowadays is doing the same thing the men did back in the day, so stop it, ladies. Don't try and run that game on how, but they just wanted to accept it back then. You would do better just accepting nowadays than being the woman that you are now. You is just being the man, but wanting the man to be the woman. But get mad with the man when he sit at home and just want to cook and clean and take care of the child. But that's what you wanted, really. Because even when he do leave and go out and make money, he still ain't, he's still a nothing, a n. That's what you call him. A nothing, a n. Every time. Am I right or wrong, chat? Now, a lot of females feel as if when men get to talking like me, he must be gay, or whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, like it's always something. Who hurt his feelings? When really and truly, it's like, who hurt your feelings? What was your dad? What happened to you growing up? Why is you the way you is? Me, if I was a woman, really and truly, and I didn't care for a relationship, I wouldn't care for what nobody got to say. If I'm a stripper, making my money, doing whatever I gotta do to make my money, it's cool. I don't care. I'm be happy doing that, but I'ma know what I'm doing. You ladies these days not happy with what you're doing, as if you not knowing what you're doing. You having fun, and you happy with having fun, but you're not happy with the predicaments that you're putting yourself into and how men actually view you. You want to go and sleep with him and his homeboy, but then get mad when the other guy find out and be like, nah, I don't want to be with her. But that's the guy that you really want to be in a relationship with. What they got to do with you? Everything. It let me know what type of woman you is. Why you want me to kiss on you and do all this when I seen what you did? Nah, I can't be with you. Boy, you tripping. Nah, girl, you tripping. You did all that. You need to move out of town so you can find somebody who you could be with. Not me. Now, if I ain't know, maybe. Maybe you could trick me into it, but, once I find out, it's like I'm looking at you sideways, looking at you different. And now you thinking I ain't supposed to. You judge a man off his past. Probably not as hard, but just like a man that you asking a man if he got kids and all this, and I can't deal with that. You got kids and all that, but next thing you know, you be with old boy down the street who got 7 baby mamas. Y'all be wanting the bad guy. You be wanting to have him to change. You don't want the good guy. You having fun. So keep having fun and not trying to build. Cause if you was with the man when he was in school trying to build and trying to make something of yourselves and all that, you would be better off right now. You wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Have to worry about no woman trying to come in there and mess nothing up. Cause that dude would be like, man, lady, you ain't finna mess up my house. My woman been here for how many years? We done did this together. We done did that together. What you got to bring to the table? And once she brings something to the table and has something to bring, and there's a plus for him, you wouldn't even complain. You wouldn't say nothing, lady, because it ain't messing up your household. He ain't doing nothing. But small-minded people who ain't got nothing going, got everything else to say in the world about everybody else, and then that's what have people falling. The household, the black household. Look at how the ladies wanted the men to stop cheating and all this, that, and the third. Now the men, a lot of men not cheating. They trying to be good men, but the women don't want that. They want the bad guy, but they complaining about that, and they also living that same life that they complaining about. What's going on? You know, you got the good men out here that's wanting to be with you, but you're not wanting to be with him. And for the ones who do get with him, you have like 6 to 4% where they getting cheated on or they leaving them. You know, you got the 8 to 10% where they getting cheated on and they leaving them. They just So so what you got to say, ladies? Like, you got your good guys, you got your bad guys. You choosing the bad guy. And for the ones who with the good guys, you got the 6 to 8% who's choosing to leave or cheat. You know, I wish I was wrong. I wish I was wrong, but that's what I see. I'm not in a relationship. When I was trying or do go look for a relationship or whatever, I always hear we in a small town. Me myself, I'm in a small town. It's nothing really around here. So when I do go and talk to people, it be, what can you do for me? What is around here that you want, that you can't do for yourself? What you need a man for that you can't do for yourself around here? What is any man doing for you that's, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I could do a lot. I could do a lot. You trying to go to McDonald's or something? You must ain't been to McDonald's. Cause it ain't really no restaurants around here, chat. That's why I just be cracking the joke saying McDonald's, you know. But really and truly, restaurants around here ain't really nothing. I be trying to tell them I do better cooking you something than going to a restaurant around here. They don't be wanting that. They really want you to bring the Bahamas to Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the hell, God? What you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking to me like you really, like, you know what I'm saying? But they don't be wanting me to come at them like I do. They don't be expecting that. But I really don't be wanting to talk to them no way. I just be trying to see where they head at. But when they come like that, that's how I come. And that's basically how every conversation get when you talking to females around here. And it's like, wow, like, this really what y'all think? Y'all sit there and watch Love and Hip Hop and all that and get so caught up into that, wanting to live that type of life, thinking you deserve that supposed to be you. Like, where your ring at? Who did you marry? You ain't treat nobody good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you treated a man so good, that man would be quick to marry you. But you so busy judging everybody else, thinking, oh, I could sit proper. Oh, I could talk like this. That don't mean shit, lady. That don't mean nothing. Just because you got all this knowledge and you can talk so sedity, that don't mean not a damn thing to me. Now, what do mean something to me is you gonna keep your legs closed? Is you gonna let me talk and stop trying to talk over me during the conversation? Cause I'm gonna let you talk. And can we hold a conversation and not argue? Because my head gonna start hurting. And I don't be wanting that. You know? Cause we could just stay friends. We don't have to get too serious to where we just gonna be arguing with each other all the time. You want to start telling me, get your ass up and go wash my clothes. You can wash your own damn clothes, lady. I wash my clothes. You seen how I was living before you chose to come and get with me. You know, or make this to where we put a ring on it. You know, that's how I am. I'ma see the type of person you will before I even choose to put a ring on it. But if you start acting different after that, after I put a ring on it, because you was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be alright. Hell nah. Shit. Leave you the same day. I leave you the same day. Talking about what you talking about. I ain't no faker. I ain't no fronter. I ain't no stunner. I'm me. And that's how I'm gonna be. I hope you ain't gonna flash on me. Don't fake on me. Have me to see something that it ain't. And then wake up and be like, oh, who the hell is that? I ain't talking about just makeup neither. I'm talking